You were saying?
I have a fitting in a half an hour. The musicians after that. I haven't even picked out the place settings or the fly.
Most people are familiar with this woman from 2000s films like Fantastic Four and Sin City. Jessica Alba burst onto the scene with her breakout role in James Cameron's sci-fi series Dark Angel, establishing herself as one of Hollywood's most bankable young stars and frequently appearing on most beautiful lists throughout the decade. However, by the 2010s, her once promising acting career had largely faded from view. Today, I would like to recall the bright career of Jessica Alba and understand why she shifted from being one of Hollywood's most in-demand actresses to a business mogul who only occasionally returns to acting. Jessica Marie Alba was born on April 28, 1981, in Pomona, California, to Catherine and Mark Alba. Her early childhood was marked by numerous health issues, including partially collapsed lungs, asthma, pneumonia, and kidney infections that kept her in and out of hospitals. Despite these challenges, Alba developed an interest in acting from a young age. At just 11 years old, she convinced her mother to take her to an acting competition, where she won the grand prize of free acting classes. Within 9 months of training, Alba was signed by an agent. Her professional acting career began modestly with small appearances in commercials and minor TV roles. In 1994, at age 13, Alba made her film debut with a small role in the comedy Camp Nowhere. That same year, she landed a recurring role in Nickelodeon's popular comedy series, The Secret World of Alex Mack. These early appearances, while promising, weren't yet enough to establish her as a notable presence in Hollywood. Alba's first significant breakthrough came in 1995, when she was cast as the lead in the revival of the 1960s television series Flipper. The show, which featured Alba as Maya Graham, a teenage girl who befriends a dolphin, ran for 2 seasons and gave the young actress her first taste of recognition. While Flipper provided steady work and valuable experience in front of the camera, it wasn't the kind of role that would launch a major film career. The series wrapped in 1997, leaving Alba at a crucial junction in her young career. Following Flipper, Alba continued to build her resume with guest appearances on television shows like Beverly Hills, 90210, and Chicago Hope. In 1999, she appeared in the romantic comedy Never Been Kissed, starring Drew Barrymore, though her role was relatively minor. While these parts kept Alba working, they weren't moving the needle significantly on her career trajectory. She was still being cast primarily in supporting roles, rather than as a leading lady. The true game changer for Alba came in 2000 when she was selected from over 1,000 candidates for the lead role in James Cameron's science fiction series, Dark Angel. At just 19 years old, Alba was cast as Max Guevara, a genetically enhanced super soldier in what would become her breakthrough role. The series premiered on Fox to strong ratings, with its pilot episode drawing 17.4 million viewers. Dark Angel quickly developed a devoted fan base, and Alba's performance earned her significant critical acclaim, including a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actress in a Television Series. Drama. Dark Angel not only showcased Alba's acting abilities, but also established her as a sex symbol, leading to her being featured in numerous men's magazines like Maxim and FHM. The show ran for 2 seasons before being canceled in 2002, reportedly due to high production costs. Despite its relatively short run, Dark Angel had successfully launched Alba into Hollywood's consciousness. With her striking looks and newfound recognition, she was poised to make the transition from television to film. Following the cancellation of Dark Angel, Alba began to build her film career in earnest. In 2003, she appeared in the dance film Honey, her first leading role in a major movie. While the film received mixed reviews from critics, it performed reasonably well at the box office, grossing $62.2 million worldwide on a modest $18 million budget. More importantly, it positioned Alba as a bankable lead actress, opening doors for bigger opportunities. 2005 marked Alba's true ascension to Hollywood stardom, with roles in two significant films. First came Sin City, Robert Rodriguez and Frank Miller's stylized adaptation of Miller's graphic novels. Alba played Nancy Callahan, an exotic dancer, in the neo-noir anthology film. Sin City was both a critical and commercial success, grossing $158.8 million worldwide and earning praise for its visual style and performances. The film's distinctive black and white aesthetic, punctuated with splashes of color, made it stand out, and Alba's scenes became some of the most memorable in the movie. Later that same year, Alba starred as Susan Storm, Invisible Woman, in the superhero film Fantastic Four. Despite mixed reviews from critics, the film was a commercial hit, grossing $333.5 million worldwide against a $100 million budget. Alba's role in this major franchise further cemented her status as one of Hollywood's rising stars. At this point, she was commanding $5 million per role, placing her among the highest-paid actresses in Hollywood. Alba's star continued to rise in 2005 when she was ranked number 5 on the Maxim Hot 100 list and was named among FHM's 100 Sexiest Women in the World. People magazine included her on its 50 Most Beautiful People list, further validating her status not just as an actress, but as a cultural icon. In an industry where image and marketability often determine career trajectories, Alba appeared to have it all. The following year, Alba starred in the underwater adventure film Into the Blue, opposite Paul Walker. Though it underperformed at the box office, grossing $44.5 million worldwide against a $50 million budget, Alba's performance was generally well received, with critics noting her physical commitment to the role. 2007 saw Alba take on a starring role in the horror film The Eye, which grossed $56.9 million globally, and the comedy Good Luck Chuck alongside Dane Cook, which earned $59.2 million worldwide despite negative reviews. At this point in her career, Alba had established herself as a versatile actress capable of working across multiple genres, from action to horror to comedy. She was one of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood, appearing regularly on magazine covers and in advertisements. In 2007, she ranked number 2 on Maxim's Hot 100 list and was named the sexiest woman in the world by FHM magazine. With her career seemingly at its peak, few could have predicted the challenges that lay ahead. The first signs of trouble in Alba's career trajectory came in 2008 with her role in The Love Guru, starring Mike Myers. The 4, Rise of the Silver Surfer, in 2007, didn't help matters. Though the film grossed $301.9 million worldwide, it received mixed reviews and was considered inferior to the original by many fans. The franchise was later rebooted entirely, closing off what had been a potential long-term opportunity for Alba. Rumors circulated that tensions on set, particularly with director Tim Story, had soured Alba on the experience. According to sources close to the production, Alba felt her character was underdeveloped and that her suggestions for improvement were ignored. By the late 2000s, Alba's choice of projects began to suggest a struggle to find her footing. She appeared in the thriller Awake, 2007, with Hayden Christensen, the romantic comedy Valentine's Day, 2010, as part of a large ensemble cast, and the children's film Spy Kids 4, All the Time in the World, 2011. While none were outright failures, they represented a step back from the high-profile leads she had secured earlier in her career. Valentine's Day, despite its star-studded cast, received negative reviews, with critics noting that talents like Alba were wasted in underdeveloped roles. Spy Kids 4 grossed $85.6 million worldwide, but was poorly received by critics and audiences alike. Personal factors also began to influence Alba's career choices during this period. In May 2008, she married Cash Warren, whom she had met on the set of Fantastic Four, and in June of that year, she gave birth to their daughter Honor. Becoming a mother led Alba to reconsider the types of roles she wanted to take and the image she wanted to project. She began to express discomfort with being sexualized on screen and sought more family-friendly projects, which may have limited her options in an industry that had primarily valued her for her looks. Alba's experience with motherhood would eventually lead to an unexpected career pivot. In 2011, after using a baby detergent that caused her to break out in hives, Alba became concerned about the chemicals in household products. This personal experience inspired her to co-found The Honest Company, a consumer goods company focused on creating safe, eco-friendly products for families. What started as a side project would eventually become Alba's primary focus, shifting her attention away from acting. While building her company, Alba continued to act, though less frequently and in less high-profile roles. In 2013, she reprised her role as Nancy Callahan in Sin City: A Dame to Kill For, the sequel to the 2005 hit. Despite expectations, the sequel was a critical and commercial disappointment, grossing just $39.4 million worldwide against a $65 million budget. The 9-year gap between films had diminished audience interest, and critics found the sequel derivative and unnecessary. This failure effectively ended what had once been one of Alba's most successful franchises. In 2015, Alba appeared in the action comedy Barely Lethal and the horror comedy The Veil, both of which made minimal impact. Barely Lethal was primarily released on video-on-demand platforms, while The Veil went straight to DVD, signaling a significant step down from the theatrical releases Alba had once headlined. These projects suggested that Alba's star power had waned considerably, and she was no longer able to secure the kind of leading roles in major productions that had defined her peak years. Meanwhile, The Honest Company was growing rapidly. By 2015, the company was valued at approximately $1.7 billion, making Alba a successful entrepreneur and businesswoman. The contrast between her struggling acting career and her thriving business venture was stark. Alba herself acknowledged this shift, noting in interviews that she had found a new sense of purpose and fulfillment in building a company that aligned with her values. Acting, once her primary passion, had become secondary to her business ambitions. In an attempt to revitalize her acting career, Alba took on a supporting role in the 2016 action film Mechanic: Resurrection, starring Jason Statham. The film performed reasonably well at the box office, grossing $125.7 million worldwide, but received negative reviews from critics. Alba's role was relatively small and failed to showcase any new dimensions to her acting abilities. This pattern continued with her appearance in the 2019 action thriller Killers Anonymous, which received a limited release and made little impact. A more substantial comeback attempt came with Alba's starring role in the police procedural television series LA's Finest, alongside Gabrielle Union. The series, a spin-off of the Bad Boys film franchise, premiered in 2019 on Spectrum Originals. While it represented Alba's first regular television role since Dark Angel, the show struggled to find a wide audience on the niche Spectrum platform. Despite this, it was renewed for a second season, suggesting some level of success. However, the second season would be its last, with Spectrum announcing the cancellation in October 2020. The series was later acquired by Fox for broadcast television, but this didn't lead to a revival. In 2019, Alba took on a more personal project with the reality competition series Planet of the Apps, which she not only appeared in as a mentor, but also executive produced. The show, which featured entrepreneurs pitching app ideas to a panel of judges, including Alba, received poor reviews and was canceled after one season. This failure highlighted the challenges Alba faced in translating her business success to the entertainment industry. Throughout this period, Alba continued to focus on The Honest Company, which went public in May 2021 with an IPO that valued the company at approximately $1.44 billion. As the face of the brand and its chief creative officer, Alba had successfully reinvented herself as a business leader rather than just an actress. In interviews, she spoke about finding more satisfaction in building a company with a mission than in pursuing acting roles that often left her feeling unfulfilled and undervalued. Currently, Jessica Alba maintains a selective approach to acting projects while focusing primarily on her business endeavors. In 2022, she starred in and executive produced the action thriller series Trigger Warning for Netflix, showing that she hasn't abandoned acting entirely. However, these projects are chosen carefully and must accommodate her schedule as a business executive and mother of 3 children. The Honest Company, despite facing some challenges, including lawsuits regarding product ingredients and effectiveness, remains a significant player in the natural consumer goods market. Alba continues to be actively involved in its operations and serves as the brand's most visible ambassador. Her transition from actress to entrepreneur has been so complete that many younger consumers may know her primarily as a business figure rather than for her acting roles. Jessica Alba's career represents a fascinating case of Hollywood success, followed by an intentional pivot away from the industry. While her acting career didn't sustain the momentum of her peak years in the mid-2000s, she successfully channeled her fame and platform into building a billion-dollar company that aligned with her personal values. In many ways, this represents a more lasting and meaningful legacy than many of her contemporaries who remained solely focused on acting. If Alba were to partner with a respected director known for drawing out nuanced performances and take on a challenging, against-type role that showcases her maturity and life experience, she could potentially engineer a significant acting comeback that complements rather than competes with her business success.